Dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, very good afternoon. And immediately a very warm welcome from Lviv to those watching us today online from YouTube. We are coming to you from Lviv IT Arena, the largest tech event in the Eastern and Central Europe. My name is Igor Blinov, and I am the National Coordinator for the Regional EastTNT project implemented by GIZ. And today, it is my honor and my pleasure to present to you the Sustainable Transport and Trade Matchmaking platform. But before we start exploring the platform, I would suggest that we make the clicker working. No, it's not. Yeah. Let's take a step back and take a look at the broader potential of the Eastern Partnership region with Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Moldova, and Ukraine. And the very simple reason we are here today is that the region holds enormous potential. It is the natural bridge between Europe and Asia, very well positioned to play a vital and very important role in the regional trade and transport. Well, and in the current unstable and unpredictable, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the words, I'm Ukrainian, I have much more stronger words to this unpredictability and the causes of this unpredictability, but let's keep it in the current unstable world. The demand is rising for the resilient supply chains and diversified trade routes, and the demand is rising from both businesses and the governments. EU integration is also an important factor, driving modernization, the alignment of the standards, and triggering the appearance of many new opportunities for the trade growth for the businesses in Eastern Partnership region in particular. And for Ukraine, transport and trade are not only the pillars of economics. They are the crucial pillars of wartime resilience, post-war recovery, and also the further growth and development. So, as a result, Eastern Partnership with Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Moldova, and Ukraine holds huge potential to scale, to innovate, and to connect internationally. Just a second. Yeah. Help me with it. Few steps back. And now, straight to the core. We have seen the challenges and opportunities. Now, how we can help and support and facilitate the transformation of these challenges and opportunities into tangible business result. And that's where the Sustainable Transport and Trade Matchmaking platform comes into play. Think of it as the digital hub for growth, the place where the SMEs, trade and logistics actors can build their capacity, build new connections, and develop their businesses together with these new connections. We vision the platform not only just as a digital tool, but as the facilitation of the collective movement of the both private and state partners to the future of sustainable transport and trade. And of course, the platform of such an ambition cannot just appear from the thin air. It is the result of the expertise, cooperation, and support from the key partners. In particular, the platform was developed and is being currently managed by the EEN Foundation Ukraine in cooperation with the project Strengthening Sustainable and Digital Trade Routes and Logistics concept between the Eastern Partnership countries and the EU. And the initiative is funded by the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, or BMZ, and implemented by the Deutsche Gesellschaft für internationale Zusammenarbeit, or GIZ. And let's take a brief look how the platform has evolved. It was built on the solid foundation of the EU-Ukraine Solidarity Lanes business platform, which is a proven tool, already having on board more than 1,000 SMEs from various countries and various sectors. And now this new iteration of the platform is not just a rebrand. It's a shaping of the focus to the transport, trade, and logistics sector, while expanding the regional and rather narrow focus on Ukraine to the broader Eastern Partnership context and even beyond. Now let's see who are already the part of this growing community. The Sustainable Transport and Trade matchmaking platform has already approximately 1,200 profiles from the different sectors, including production, like food, agriculture, also the services, consulting, and of course transport and logistics services, and the number of partners from the associations and the public partners. In terms of geographics, the major part, and currently the major part of participants are from Ukraine, with a solid representation from Poland, Germany, Romania, Italy, and other EU states. And we are not stopping here. The huge expansion is planned across the Eastern Partnership region to Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Moldova, and even beyond to the Central Asia, where the businesses are also equally interested in the Eastern Partnership and EU markets and the transit potential, which is very important. Now, straight to the heart of the platform, the matchmaking features, which are making the collaboration and cooperation at the platform easy and efficient. And you know these words, collaboration, cooperation, networking, you may heard them already a few times, but you will still be hearing them in each slide, as there was in fact the reason why we are creating the platform. So after the registration, the participants can access and they can fill in their profiles, and we are inviting the new participants to do so, but the current participants to update their profiles and keep them up to date at any moment to ensure the meaningful matchmaking. And of course, the profiles should be completed with the important information and the capacity, and always the browsing of the other participants will be available. The filtering is available for the activities, countries, and areas of the business. And which is very important thing, the showcase of the both proposals and needs can be performed in the profile, which gives the direct signal to the potential partners on not only who wants to cooperate, but also in which way they want to cooperate. And of course, we are adding the number of new features comparing with the previous platform for matchmaking. And now, building on the matchmaking from participants' angle, the platform also provides the dedicated marketplace where the participants can see the offerings from the others, which are categorized by the number of categories like products, services, transport and logistics, expertise, and request. And once again, we see here separately the proposals like products and services and requests or needs. And by, of course, responding to these proposals, the matchmaking is done. Now, moving forward from the just browsing and selecting the potential partners to the dedicated meetings. Here, the platform features the seamless and simple built-in tool to ensure the collaboration and interaction in the platform. So, no need to go anywhere. Everything is performed on the platform. The participants can send and, of course, receive the meeting requests. They can invite, schedule, and perform online one-on-one meetings on the platform. And usually the problem is that there is a gap between the virtual browsing and then the collaboration. And the idea here is to close this gap as much as possible to the minimum to ensure seamless transition here. And having explored the matchmaking and interaction, let's go beyond this, beyond networking, but still contributing to the networking. We vision the platform to provide benefits to the SMEs as the vibrant events hub, providing the possibilities to participate in a number of events in transport, logistics, digitalization. And featuring, of course, the comprehensive schedule of upcoming events in online, on-site, and hybrid formats. Different types like webinars, trainings, peer learning, exchange of experience, and performed by the platform, by GIZ, and by other donors. Here, the registration can be easily made on the platform for both our on-site and online events, and the live broadcasts, as today, will be performed to allow you follow the events. Here, also, at the platform, no need to go anywhere. And the on-demand library is a very important and useful thing, allowing you not only to participate in the event, but to be able to come back and revise all the content, recordings, presentations, and materials from past event, thus refreshing your knowledge, but also giving you the possibility to share with your staff, colleagues, and partners. By the way, the screenshot here is the very recent event. This week, in fact, event. It was performed in Lviv, here on the 23rd and 24th of September. This was a training on usage of ECMT digital system, and it was performed for logistic operators and freight carriers, and it is available on the platform already for both participants and anyone from you who wants to see this content. The trainings will be definitely the core and the center of the Events Hub. And this curated training session will provide the interesting information and thus building your knowledge via the number of different topics, including digitalization and innovation, bringing the updates on transport and logistics tools and e-commerce solution. Also, the sustainability and green transition will be the important topic, with the eco-friendly transport, energy efficiency. Following this, the trade compliance and standards will bring the updates on EU regulations, customs procedures, and the certification requirements. Also, you'll be invited to participate in investment readiness events where the access to funding, you'll receive the number of tips to be able to do this. The market access and export skills will develop and help you identify new markets and cross-border trade. And of course, the partnership again, building partnership within Eastern Partnership region, EU and Asia. Then the platform aims even to go further and facilitate even more different activities, building your knowledge and establishing cooperation with the partners. In particular, you'll be invited by the ministries, customs authorities, and public agencies to the information sessions, providing you the important information on what's going on there and providing the public consultations. The legal and regulatory insights will be shared with you regularly to explore the key challenges and provide you with the updates on the legislation in your country, the region, and the EU. You'll be also invited to participate in surveys and polls to share the information and your insights on the state of the market, for example, and also your needs, which will be in its turn then used to shape the platform content. The knowledge digest will be something that will be coming regularly with updates on trade, logistics, digitalization, and legislation in the region. And SME solution showcase will be something interesting. And here we would like to strongly encourage the users to initiate the SME solution showcase, to present their ideas, their innovative digital solutions and services, and of course to listen to those presented by their peers. And finally, the step-by-step practical guides will be useful together with the materials on the compliance, standards, and processes in the dedicated spheres. Now, the donor and partnership cooperation is something that we are also aiming to facilitate on the platform. Bringing here the different donors with their insights, with their resources, and with their cooperation opportunities. In particular, there will be the sector initiatives and partner highlights, bringing the visibility for the programs in this region with the trade, logistics, and digitalization focus, of course, and bringing the insights on the concrete opportunities shared by these donors associations and business networks. Also, the users will definitely benefit from resource sharing by these partners with access to studies, tools, and capacity building programs. Now here you can see the GIZ logo here, which represents the German cooperation, and we will walk through the whole life cycle of the platform to enlarge the list of these donors, bringing new donors here to share their insights and their cooperation opportunities with you. While we are developing, and the development process will never stop for the platform, the users will be put at the center of this process, of course. The platform follows the co-creation approach, aiming at continuous improvement and growth based on the ideas from our users, from businesses, from public partners, from donors, aiming at shaping the platform content to the real business needs. And of course, and it's simple, your feedback will also matter via any channels, any possible channels, I mean, including surveys which will be initiated by us, the networking during the events, and also the direct communication. And you can see here, direct is put in bold and capital letters. We strongly encourage you to use this channel to access and to influence the content on the platform. Now it's time for the useful exercise for your fingers. So take out your mobile phones. I do strongly believe that this exercise can be also useful for your businesses, as I would like to invite you to scan the QR code and access the Sustainable Transport and Trade matchmaking platform, following by registration at the platform if you have not already done so. With a long-term vision of being the permanent matchmaking and capacity building hub, we will be most proud to have you joined our community with already more than 1,000 participants. And while you are scanning the QR code, I would like to make a notice that we are now currently still at the process of transferring the profiles of the participants from the previous platform iteration, so allowing them to update the information as much as possible. And at the end of this migration process, in the upcoming few weeks, all the participants' profiles will be validated and become visible to you at the platform, thus reaching the total numbers that I have already voiced a few times during the presentation. So expand your network across Eastern Partnership, Europe, and Asia. Join the platform, access new opportunities, find new partners, obtain new information and insights, and scan this QR code. It will be also here in this presentation. It will be also stored at the platform, by the way. The slide. There is a problem with the slide. The problem is that the networking and coffee is available only for on-site participants. For our, unless of course our online users will be able to arrive swiftly here to the bank hotel in Lviv, to the AT Arena, or teleport themselves there to join us at 4:00 p.m. local time for the coffee and networking. For the people here in the room, please join us, spark new connections, share your ideas on the platform, on the content, on the features, and on the way to the further development, and connect directly with the peers and with the platform team. Seems that it's time for me to say thank you very much for the attention. We are delighted to have our partners already here on the platform, and we'll be most proud to see the new users joining. Businesses, public partners, donors, innovators, everyone is welcome here. And we sincerely look forward to build the future of the sustainable transport and trade together with you. Well, now, if you have any huge ideas or really urgency level questions, please throw them at me right now. If no, if your questions are of the middle to lower urgency, as Marta have said, let's try to discuss them during the networking after this meetup at 4 p.m. And now, thank you very much indeed once more. І слава Україні!
If you have any questions, you can raise your hand and I'll call on you. No? Okay, so let's move to the next part of our event. This will be a short stories about digital innovations, as it was mentioned, previous mentioned. And I would like to ask here the person, Petro Pivovarov. He would like to introduce his geo-investment passport in the communities. And we would like to listen to Petro and his speech and short story about this.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. My name is Petro Pivovar. I'm present Police National University, where I am head of the Center of Space and GIS Technologies. And where is the clicker? Sorry. Oh, yes. One moment, can I come back? No. Okay. I am a scientist, and from 2019 I built a small scientific team, and we start to do science. So we have many projects with European Union, Europe Horizon, Joint Research Center of European Commission, Ohio State University, and we collect many interesting things. And we decided, we can do something with this, because many research results we can sell or make something like commercialization. And 1 year ago, it was in December, we start our a program, PoliDig, Police Digital Innovation Hub, where we try to commercialize all of our services on the base of the research and science. So in our PoliDig there are two main vectors. It's GIS services from one side and automatization services for business, for production. I present GIS services, and the main fields which we are covered, it's economic fields. So we are making the projection for our government, for European Commission. Very interesting what's happened with our economy when we will be a member of the European Union, etc., etc. Another field, it's ecological, so we're using GIS technologies for the recovery, for land cover, etc., etc. During these 9 months, we have developed nearly 10 different services, tested many of them, and today I would like to present one of, I think, very interesting service. It's a Geo-Investment Passport. So during our work with rural settlement and other communities, we found one very interesting thing, that there are a huge stack of information that nobody knows about the community. There is very interesting places, buildings, etc., etc. So, and we decided to put this information together and show for the business, and on the base of GIS technology. And when we start collect this information, we do one very important thing. We start speaking with the business. So we prepare the questionnaire and try to find what the business would like to see, what will be very interesting for them. And when we start this questionnaire, it was talking at some speaking clubs, we decided to go away from the community. And we go to the Ohio State University and try to find the information of what will be interesting for the foreign investors. And we found very interesting things. They recommend for us what will be interesting for them. After that, we collect and put together all of this information. And then we were working with community and tried to find investment proposals. So on the next slide, I think, no, can I start the video? It's a presentation of this portal. Somebody can help me? Yep. No? No. Okay, I just to introduce this portal. It's very simple. First of all, it's in English and Ukrainian language. It's present the information about the climate, information about the infrastructure, about the roads, and it was very interesting how to show the geoposition of community. It's interesting or no. And in this case, for investors from Ohio State Universities, they give for us advice, show the distance from the community to the custom points with different countries. And it's very easy to build and show on the map. So the next, it's social infrastructure, it's schools, and again, it was very important to show unemployment people in this community, on some sector of the community. And in the end, it's investment proposals. It's a living map. You can come to see this land plot or mineral resources, or it can be a building, and can see what is the village near there is, how many people live there. You can see all information about the ecological situation in this place. So it's there was a problem with electricity and gas. We have this information, but security service said for us it's not time to show this information for everybody. So I think after the war we will show this information. This example of one tested community, and it's very interesting because 3 months ago, they called for us and said, we would like to close the information about the mineral resources. On the territory of this community were many mineral resources of different stones, and they said that we have many negotiations with different investors. It's one point. From another side, some volunteering organization contact with this community, and they would like to see some closed school in very beautiful places. And this school they are going to use like recovery centers for veterans of this war. And one very interesting fact that business from this community starts thinking, and they start looking to these land plots and buildings, and they are very interested and start some negotiations. So I'm finished. If you have some questions, I will be happy to give the answer.
And now let's move to the fashion industry. It's very unique, maybe for the digitalization. I would like to introduce Diana Hasanova. She is a freelancer and digital fashion designer, and she would like to share her story, how she used digital innovation in fashion industry.
Hello everyone, I'm very happy to see you today. It is a honor to speak you today about Clotex Hub, part of the European Digital Innovation Hub. Our hub is focused on digitizing garment manufacturing and injecting innovation technologies into the textile and clothing sector, especially in Khmelnytsky region. The core objectives is to increase to competitiveness of small and medium enterprises in the Khmelnytsky region by helping them adopt digital solutions, integrate to European European value chains, and better compete in international markets. Clotex Hub, it's not solitary effort, it is a consortium of 4 main partners. First of all, it's Khmelnytsky National University as a coordinator, a public association, Digital Fashion Cluster, NGO Astar, IT cluster of Khmelnytsky. Together they aim to create a vibrant ecosystem where education, technology, and industry collaborate and make something new for our light industry. Clotex Hub offers a variety of services and interventions designed to support modernization, innovation, and digital transformation. For example, it's digital diagnostics and roadmaps, test before invest, training and capacity building, innovation support and technology transfer, assistance in accessing finance and grants, ecosystem building and networking. Annually, the hub aims to support about 40 SMEs with services, infrastructure, and innovation assistance. And what about me? I specialize in creating 3D ensembles and digital fashion collections, combining innovation technologies with an original creative vision. Through the international project Clotex Hub, I enhanced my experience in 3D design, CAD systems, and graphic software. This experience led me to the development of signature collections such as Color Fusion, Pink Noise, Reform, and 3D ensembles Lady Metallica and Waltz Melancholy, recognized at national and international young designers competitions, reaching the finals and winning awards. You can see on the video one of my work. My work focuses on innovation approaches and sustainability projects, bringing traditional design with the emerging field of virtual design. And the second person I would like to talk about is Nadia Polishuk. You can see her Instagram profile on the screen. She is owner of Ukrainian brand H&M by Nat. She makes the clothes by like customized clothes, and on the spring of this year, she also had the opportunity to teach us 3D programs, and now she passed a digital maturity test and plans to develop her brand business even further. In closing, Clotex Hub is not merely a project, it's a bridge between tradition and the future. It unites industry, education, and technology to uplift Ukrainian light industry into the digital era. Together, we can transform challenges into opportunities, help SMEs grow, and redefine Ukrainians' place in the global fashion and textile map. Thank you for your attention. Maybe you have some questions.
Thank you, Diana. I see that you don't have any questions. or maybe you still wait till the end of the event. Thank you so much. And now we are going to move to a very important topic. It's cybersecurity. And we have here Sergey Kharyuk, CEO of Amansal, and Stanislav Kuchtyk, the Prorector of International Relations and Development at Scientific and Technological University. They will share their story about how they planned to secure university online.
Yeah, hi, hello everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with Sergey. I would like to start a story how we met with Sergey last year. We wanted to get a consortium of partners for one project application, and we contacted Lviv Polytechnic University as we wanted to have AI specialists and data processing. And afterwards, Lviv Polytechnic University, they advised to join Lviv IT cluster. That's what the story how we met. And we prepared an application. Unfortunately, that was unsuccessful, but in any case, we're still cooperating. And for my university, we from time to time, we have different cyber threats that we experience with our websites, internal infrastructure, and so on. So I just contacted Svetlana from Lviv IT cluster, asking whether do you have any experts in cybersecurity, because I wanted to find one in Kyiv. It was quite difficult. We're based in Kyiv, my university, and Svetlana helped me and connected with Sergey. And that was just our start of conversation and cooperation, and I think it's really good because we are still cooperating, and I'm really thankful for Sergey and Amansal. They have really good professionals and trainees from Lviv Polytechnica, right? Or even from Ko University?
No, it's...
I mean, not only your professional experts, but students and trainees as well. So we started to cooperate. It was quite a difficult task and time for me because I don't have technical background. I have legal studies background, but I'm responsible for the development of my university and IT infrastructure. I have two IT guys, but they're not like cybersecurity specialists. And unfortunately, we don't have like a dedicated financial amount for having for one person responsible for cybersecurity. And we started to cooperate. It was difficult because some cybersecurity words and issues. Maybe Sergey can tell a bit more. But for now, what we have, it's full technical cybersecurity audit and like a general, let's say like general audit. It's not only our IT infrastructure, but also recommendations on how the processes, the roadmap on cybersecurity threats should be developed within a university.
Yeah, thank you, Stanislav. This collaboration, actually was started because we as a company became members of Lviv IT cluster, and Svetlana connected us in the communication through the GIS. We are started to communicate, and we was very interested in this project because it was very interesting from the standpoint of technical. Because Stanislav's university had struggling with some technical issues with processes, and we are usually as a company we're using strategic approach in the communication with our clients. So we are aligning on some kind of business goals to understand where is main pain point and how we can help our customer to achieve their goals. So we aligned with Stanislav. We made the audit and gap assessment for the university. Discovered all the things which was possible by this level of readiness, and we implemented protection for their website because it was main pain point. Yeah. It was a main request because they had a huge amount of deface attacks and some DDoS attacks. So we discovered all the vulnerabilities, prepared recommendations on how to protect this site. And now we are supporting also with implementation of the strategy, which we developed by the result of gap assessment. And additionally, we have collaboration for the future. We have a future plans for the collaboration because our company develops cybersecurity product, and we would like to pilot it also with Stanislav's university. We have other clients, but we have very good collaboration for now, and it's some part of the project was covered by ourselves because we are feeling it like a social responsibility because we have to support universities. They are preparing professionals for us as a company. So it's some kind of collaboration for the better future.
Yes, so thank you, Sergey. And as I know, you are testing with other universities like this approach of preparing and strategy.
It was a pilot project with one of our teams. So yeah, we are continuing to develop this service.
Yeah, and as for university, as I told, we didn't when like cyber threats appeared in our system, we didn't really know what to do. And the first, how we identified is like my rector called me and saying, Stan, our website is down, just please make something. What can I make? I'm not a cybersecurity guy who can fix all that issues. Yeah, but now it's with the help of Mansul and Sergey, now we are having not only like technical audit and expertise, we are preparing like a policy, cybersecurity policy for our university, for our staff, on how to do, what to do, where to apply, whom to call, you know, and basically, hopefully we're going to cooperate further on the technical side. But it's not only technical side, it's this policies and strategies that I think each university should have, especially during mission campaign, because we have lots of traffic increasing during summertime. That's from our experience from our university. It's up to, I don't know, maybe 100,000 traffic going on a website. So it's really it's a real problem for us, but now we are more safe, and thanks to Lviv IT cluster and Mansul and Sergey, we are doing a great thing right now.
Yeah, actually, I would like to add that we are scaling this experience. We have such collaboration with our other universities in Ukraine, and it was very interesting experience because in Ukraine, most protected for now are governmental organizations, but mostly governmental critical infrastructure, and now our company supports militaries. Also, we have collaboration with military units, and we are supporting them as a part of our social responsibility program. And as we are discovered, for the universities, nobody propose some packages or maybe some services, maybe some collaboration, and a part of universities have their own capabilities to protect because they have some students, some teachers, yeah, and so on. So they can make it, but biggest part of universities, unfortunately, they didn't have, and it's great collaboration, and we're scaling this experience across the country, and I hope in future we will secure more universities for the better future.
Yeah, I agree with Sergey, and I think that each university should have such kind of strategy and approaches and like a model to be applied, developed for all your universities in Ukraine. So I encourage Ukrainian universities to go to European Digital Innovation Hubs in different regions of Ukraine, just asking for help and assistance from cybersecurity field. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. And now we have Olena Fasenko here. She is the leader of EEN Ukraine and the Central Ukrainian EDIH. And she will talk about how their group is helping by giving right tools to the companies. So please.
Hello, my name is Fasenko Olena, and I'm coordinator of Central Ukrainian EDIH. And I will share information about our EDIH and services which we provided for our clients. But maybe I will start my report and or topic about explaining what is EDIH. EDIH is a European network which was launched by the European Commission in 2020, and at the first were selected about 200 different hubs across the Europe. And only in 2024, Ukraine officially joined this network, and 6 EDIHs were selected, and we are happy that we are among them. As I said, I represent Central Ukrainian EDIH, and we work in central part of Ukraine and cover such region as Dnipro, Poltava, Kyiv, Odessa, Mykolaiv, Cherkasy, Vinnytsia, and others. We provide traditional core services for all EDIHs, such as Test Before Invest. We provide services for testing different type of technologies, because we provided access to laboratories of our partners. I must to mention that our EDIH consists of 6 partners. Among them, it's research institutes. For example, I represent Research Institute of National Academy of Science, but maybe you know that it's quite a big network of about 100 different research institute in different regions of Ukraine. That's why we have quite a big network. Also, we have representatives of university, for example, Poltava University, Dnipro University, also represent our EDIH. Also, we have such partner as the Chamber of Commerce, and they work via regional Chamber of Commerce. In such way, we can represent our services in different parts of Ukraine. The first services as I said, it Test Before Invest. The next services is skills and training. So we provide and organize quite a lot different trainings for SME startups. The next our services is ecosystem buildings and providing access to funding. I wanted to mention that we don't provide funding, we provide services and consulting how to find funding, how to attract investment. We can help you to prepare good quality proposal and to find maybe program or grant which can help you to develop your idea or to help to scale up your startup, or maybe you need some technologies for your company. Here you can see a traditional mechanism how we work. We will start, and it is process for all Digital Innovation Hub. We started our cooperation with company from digital assessment. After this, we, together with our companies, develop a roadmap and action plan how to increase the capacity, digital capacity, and maybe it depends what they need or how to attract innovation. And after this, we implement it together. The next slide, please. I wanted to mention that. Okay, thank you. I wanted to mention that we also have quite a lot of different training solutions. The main our solution is different type of training models, and other type of services which we provided is study visits for SME and startups. Here you can see some photo from our study visits which we organized this year. One of them is delegation of Ukrainian companies and startups to Metaverse, and another one is to Autobahn Expo. And I wanted to mention that we already have results of it. Several startups which took part in Metaverse after this started the accelerating programs in Germany, and some of them already attract funding. For example, startup Insulin, they received grant Google prize. And another our member, after this study visits, also found partners in Germany. They developed solution. I'm speaking about Czech Ice startup. They developed digital solution how to use digital tools for identification different illness after testing your eyes. And they found a partner in Germany for testing the technology. They signed the contract already with them. What I wanted to tell you more about our activities, I wanted to invite you to Digital Innovation Forum, which we plan to organize in October this year. And this forum will consist of two parts. The first one is will be organized in form of Info Day. It will be take place in Poltava on 20th of October, and next one it will be organized in the form of a startup competition. And I invite all startups to take part in this forum. This year we will focus on three main directions. The first one is medtech and rehabilitation. The next one is smart manufacturing and energy efficiency. And next one is ICT and IT solution. So I invite startups to take part in this competition. We have quite interesting prize for you, and registration will be open until 15th of October. And one more information for you, that that we provide not only digital services, but for example, one of priority direction in which we work, I mean direction of Central Ukrainian YDIH, it's to increase energy efficiency of startups and SME in Ukraine. For example, we help them to attract energy voucher for 10,000 euros, and with our help, about 20 Ukrainian companies attract such type of voucher, energy vouchers, for investment. They could to use this voucher for increasing their energy efficiency. So it's shortly about our Central Ukrainian YDIH. I will happy if you will join to our activities and will be part of our community. Thank you.
Now we would like to ask our next speaker. She will tell us more about how digital innovation changed the healthcare. So Polina Mulyanenko, the Ukrainian Startup Fund, please come here and tell us successful stories in the healthcare.
Thank you, Marta, for the introduction. Can you please? Oh, okay, thank you. Yes, hi to everyone. My name is Polina, and I'm a project lead at Ukrainian Startup Fund and lead of Support to Find Investment track at Win2 EDIH. Olena told just now more about how EDICs work in general, and I'm going to tell briefly about how our EDIC work. We are a European Digital Innovation Hub that operates for startups, small and medium enterprises, and public authorities. And our goal is to help them enhance their digital maturity and implement deep tech solutions, and to scale across Europe and be part of EDIC networks all across Europe. Our project was officially launched at the end of the March. We've been operating for like 6 months for now, but we have already some results we want to share with you. We are a consortium of 6 partners. We have 3 universities. It's Kyiv National Economic University, Chernigiv Polytechnic, and Zhytomyr Polytechnic. Also, we have 2 accelerators, is YEP Accelerator and Vacuum Deep Tech Acceleration, and the representative both of state and startup ecosystem is Ukrainian Startup Fund. Our geographical coverage is northern and central Ukraine, with centers in Kyiv, Zhytomyr, and Chernigiv. We focus on deep tech solution in such industries as manufacturing, smart mobility, tech, energy and healthcare, agri-food, and public administration. And we offer services like prototype and validation, skills improvement, preparedness to raise investments, and so on. And one of the industries we see to be one of the most promising is health tech. Okay, my next slide. Yeah, today I wanted to share with you one of our success stories about health tech startup that is our client. This startup is called Insulin Without Queue, and their mission is to make insulin accessible without delay, without stress, without inconvenience that a lot of patients face when they need to receive this vital medication. This startup is a platform, a digital platform that connects doctors, patients, and pharmacies. How does it work? The patient can upload their blood sugar test. Doctor can issue a prescription like in very short period of times, and pharmacists can distribute insulin without queue. So actually why they are named like that. The entire process becomes more fast, more convenient for the patient, and more transparent. Because for people with diabetes, yes, with type 1 diabetes, it's a matter of their life and health to get those medicates like in short period of time. And I think important point about this project is that it was born in Chernigiv. The core team is based in Chernigiv, and it's like this region is like at the border with our neighbors. There are a lot of air alerts, and there's no possibilities to receive those prescriptions offline because a lot of facilities just doesn't work. So the team came with the idea to make a digital platform. This startup is operating for almost 2 years. They have built all their core processes, and they came to us and ask how we can help them. And our first question was, what are your next plans? What do you want to do next? And they told us they want to grow, they want to scale, they want to gain investments. So we provided them with our services, pitch and pitch deck preparation and investor matchmaking. So pitch deck preparation helped them to build this clear communication about the value of their project, and investor matchmaking connected them with partners who can support their scale. And we already have some results. This startup actively participated in different international events, conferences, summit, and they have already met at one of these event a potential investor. They now conducting negotiations, so they shared with us the success stories. They didn't like race around yet, but they are on the way, and this is all also thanks to our EDIH. I'm gonna go back. Yes, you can see our QR code. You can save it. You can read more about us. There are also a lot of information of our next events. So I think I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now let's move from Chernihiv, Polina said, to Kharkiv. I would like to introduce Olga Shapoval, a leader of Kharkiv IT cluster, and she will be presenting her topic, digitalization in frontline regions. Please.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you for all the speakers. My name is Olga Shapoval. I am Executive Director of Kharkiv IT Cluster. Kharkiv IT Cluster, it's a community big cluster which united almost 900 members and partners. We united not only technology companies who are located in Kharkiv, but also companies with Kharkiv and Ukrainian roots, but expanding globally. We united 65 universities in 20 regions of Ukraine, and we built our Eastern Ukraine European Digital Innovation Hub on the fundamental of our network, with a lot of universities, with a lot of digital companies who are acting most globally, but also we have not only software developers in our community. We had before many companies who are working with local markets, with communities, because our key clients are small and medium enterprises and communities in 5 regions of Ukraine. So it's Sumy, Poltava, Kharkiv, Dnipro, and Zaporizhia regions. And of course, the context of our clients is a little bit different if we compare, for example, with the western part of Ukraine. And for them, we need to provide first aid for digitalization, because digitalization is a key for them to resilience, key for them to be more effective and to build their competitiveness, because they need to provide their services and their products for frontline regions, but also for export. And we provide them with technology support, with services of roadmap and building. But for us, it's very important that, for example, to build roadmap, it's not like a short-term service. In our European Digital Innovation Hub, it took more than 20 hours of expert one-to-one working with clients, and we have many different success stories, started from different printing houses, and in terms of robotics, in terms of going to cloud, in terms of providing and implementing different systems to be more resilient for small and medium companies. But today also I would like to highlight one of our success stories. It's very unique story for Ukraine because we built with our, in cooperation with our city council, we built the first situation center which was very unique in terms of equipment, which was and now is in this situation center. So we have this center in Kharkiv, and it's equipped with special cameras, it's equipped with a special software with AI, and the reaction and all our facilities, actions from some accident to the action, it's only 1 minute. So for us now, it's a very big success story. And now this center, as we share this expertise with Zaporizhia, and now in Zaporizhia, it's like literally now, because like, I think that the next month it will be launched, the same situation center. And now we are also, as Eastern Ukraine Yedich, we are launching such a center for more wide territory, not only for Kharkiv community, not only for Zaporizhia city, but also for whole Kharkiv region. It's very good example where like digitalization comes to communities to make them more resilient, because today we have like a conference, and we have the third day of conference, and we speak about a lot about our power as a digitalizers, and we mainly our clients are abroad. And why, for example, today we have a lot of people here who are serving as a digital businesses for different international companies. But innovation hubs needs to bring this expertise inside and empower Ukraine with digital services. It's not always easy. It's not always very smooth because, for example, in our case, we cannot provide some services with payments for our small and medium enterprises because, like, on the front line, it's a totally different story with their ability to pay for those services. But we as a cluster, now we co-fund the services for them because we really do believe that it's very important. And thanks to our donors, thanks to GIZ, I hope that in next 2 months we will provide 15 small and medium enterprises in our front regions with like very excellent and very expertized roadmaps, and then we will go to serve them to get funding for those, because we do believe that if we will do this, the front line will be really very powerful. So thank you very much. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Olha. You have heard so much today about international business, healthcare, and even fashion design. Maybe you have some questions, and I will come to you, and you will have some time to ask it. Okay, yes, there is one question.
Is it possible to ask a question to someone from GIS organization? Thank you very much.
Try.
Okay. We are providing workforce for big German companies, industrial, like Amazon, Adidas. We provide order pickers, factory workers, industrial workers. And I would like to ask if there is any opportunities for companies like mine to find my target audience at your some projects platforms. My target audience can be either direct employers or either temporary staff employment agencies. Thank you.
Actually, one of the tasks which most probably not mentioned today broadly of European Digital Innovation Hubs is networking, in helping in finding the clients abroad, meaning the European Commission, European Union mainly, but also, yeah, we saw that, for example, our colleagues from the transport project, they also have established platform. I think Igor could then respond later, would it be also a match for this platform or not? But I would really encourage you to contact actually all of these hubs. I mean, or you could just choose whom you like the most and contact them first and ask for support, especially with finding the new partners across the European Union. That's definitely possible within the European Digital Innovation Hub network, and it should be for free. So, yeah, because it's our partners. And we as GIZ, I mean, we are just contacting and supporting the growth of such organizations as European Digital Innovation Hubs, but I think maybe Igor could tell about the opportunities from this platform.
Not for the platform. I would approach this from a different angle. I would be happy to exchange the contacts with you. We have many different projects at GIZ Ukraine. There are those dealing with the staff, those dealing with the technologies and other things. Let's just reveal what's your needs, and maybe we will try to find the correct project in our family. And maybe there will be somebody who can help you directly with this. So let's keep these two streams, the one from edX and second from GIZ.
Yeah, but I mean, just to finish the topic of GIZ support, I would really encourage you also to subscribe on our LinkedIn page. I mean, the GIZ one, GIZ Ukraine. That's why, because we have a lot of different other projects who time to time even initiate and launch different grant programs. So, and the different, I would say, experience exchange initiatives for you. I hope that you will definitely find someone which will be of your interest. Thank you.
So, any other questions? No, maybe I could ask a question to Stanislav. What was the most stressful in this project with you and Amansol?
Yeah, most stressful. I think that it was a technical audit, because for a while we had to switch off our resources, digital resources, to make a test. And we had to consider that our users, like academic staff and students, will have problems. But Monsul, they did a great job. So for 3-4 days during end of Friday up to morning Monday, they did for all the job. And we are really happy with their service. Yeah, and as I mentioned, it's really good to have for each university in Ukraine like a cybersecurity strategy and action plan. Because from our experience, my personal experience, because I was responsible for coordinating my IT team and some academic stuff, we didn't know what to do because we don't have, for that time we didn't have like an action plan, and now we have. And we are still progressing, and educational component is really important for university as well, for academic staff and students, like cybersecurity hygiene. You need to figure out what to do, how to save your passwords, disks, storages, and so on. And we are developing it, and I think that it would be great to have for each university such kind of strategy and action plan. Yeah.
Thank you. You know, I just listened to all the speakers, and I had another questions to Petro. How, please tell us about this passport? How other communities can get access to your passport?
Thank you very much for your question. Actually, we have the area of interest. It's 5 regions of Ukraine. And very often we are presenting our services on different events, etc. And the best way to introduce our services, it's a test. So we found 1 or 2 communities, make free test, and then other communities come to our office and said, we would like the same. We said, no, we can do the bet. No, just like this at our neighbors. So it's like this.
Yeah, the question?
Yeah, I have a question. How do you cooperate with local authorities? I mean, you need discussion with them, and how do they make decision and input into your services? Because from my experience, it's quite difficult to attract and encourage local authorities to participate and to test something new.
From our side, it was very easy because we are working with the GIS technology, satellite technology, and our information are very useful for them. For example, last year, our region developed, Zhytomyr region, we developed the program of recovery after the war, something like this. And when we start working in this project, we put all information to the maps. And you know, maps show the best way to show the problem. So after that, many region governments would like to do the same, yeah, because to read 100 pages book to see the problem and to look to the map and you can see everything. So no problem.
So basically, the local authorities prepare all the information to put into your platform, right?
No. Basically, all information we collect ourselves. So we write a special questionnaire on the GIS technology. So we collect information from the local communities, from the schools, etc., etc. So, and that's why we are very important for the regional level. We produce and collect for them information. For example, the last program from the government took the level рівень інклюзивності закладів, я не знаю, як буде англійською. So we developed the IPP, it's very easy, and all schools, kindergartens, just in one day put information, and we can see on the map all situation. So.
Thank you. And you have also a question, yes?
I think that today everyone stick to the number of 680s, which is formed, I would say, the network, but it's not completely true because we have also another 6 which didn't get the funding, but there was a call, and actually we, all of us are waiting for the results, and we hope that a new 4 or 5 80s will join the network in the beginning of the next year or in the end of this year. So I want to just highlight that it's a sustainable approach and sustainable initiative of European Commission to really drive digital innovations to our private and our public sector for Ukraine. And I think with this positive note, I would invite everyone for networking. Yeah, and let's do a photo.
I just want to share something.
Not maybe share the invitation, but not for networking, but for edX. I have already voiced today that our project is working in transport, logistics and trade. And if there will be any companies coming to you from this fair, with the digital opportunities for businesses here. We'll be more than happy, I mean our ESTNT project implemented by GIZ, will be more than happy to join the efforts with you to bring the benefits to these kinds of businesses. So please do not forget, if the words transport, logistics, trade pops up in this request, please make a call.
Thank you. Enjoy, please, the networking, and it's on the left. And yes, you can make a photo of all of you